Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Unmask Yourself video. In today's video, we're going to discuss masculinity, men, and emotions. The purpose of today's video is to get men to stop pretending, to stop hiding their pain, and to stop thinking that aggression, dominance, control, and lack of emotions is what makes men masculine. I want this video to help men start opening up about their struggles, to know that it's not weak to not have all the answers, to know that it's not weak to openly offer and accept help when it's needed, and to know that it's not weak to experience fear and sadness at different points in your life. I want this video to help every man out there watching this to redefine how you see and show masculinity, to help benefit yourself and everybody you have around you. As a man, there's a social expectation to always be seen as strong and in control. But the definition and expression of that strength and control can be what brings men undone. A lot of men are taught that to be seen as strong, you need to not show emotions. That emotions are for women, and expressing them as a man is a sign of weakness. This has so many repercussions on a man's mental health, our ability to experience life and happiness in general. Showing things such as fear and sadness can be seen as feminine, and indirectly a sign of weakness amongst emotionally imprisoned men. These beliefs are usually inherited from our parents or developed through our social experience. These beliefs are instilled when as a boy you're caught showing emotions, and it's met with things like stop being a sook, or why are you being such a girl for, and things of this nature. The issue is with things like this though, that one, the emotions don't actually go away as a result of these one-liners. Two, these one-liners don't teach you how to deal or cope with the emotions that you're feeling. And three, you're just taught that you're weak or non-masculine if you feel the need to show or share these feelings. This then begins the cycle of bottled emotions and a lifetime of trying to cope with them. This then creates men struggling with this internal emotional battle on a daily basis while still being expected to be seen to be strong and in control of their life. This can lead to unnecessary violence and aggressive behaviour, as these things are seen as acceptable masculine traits and become the only mask to hide things like sadness, fear, depression and anxiety. Other effects of not knowing how to deal with or feeling like you can share your emotions is that you'll begin to somaticize these things, which is when your emotional struggles and pain start manifesting themselves as physical symptoms. These can cause things like headaches, back pain, and erectile dysfunction, just to name a few. In some cases though, the stresses of life become too much and men feel the need to emotionally check out. This can show itself as emotional detachment, social disconnection, self-medicating through food, drugs, or alcohol to help the numbing process, or even worse cases, suicide. That's why people's beliefs around what it means to be a man needs to start changing. These struggles and these deaths are completely preventable. We as men just need to start believing and sharing with our friends and family that it's okay to open up, that it's okay to not always have the answers, and it's okay to ask for help when it's needed. Hiding from your emotions doesn't come from a place of strength, it comes from a place of fear. Fear of feeling like an inferior man or being labelled as weak. Well, if characteristics like strength and courage are considered masculine, I think it's time that men started stepping into those shoes and started redefining what it means to be a real man. Because from my experience, it takes a lot of courage to face your emotions, and it takes a lot of strength to overcome them. So I think that should be the mark of a real man, somebody courageous enough to face their inner demons while rejecting the labels and judgments of others. So let's break the mold with these simple steps. 1. Own your emotions and say them out loud. If you're sad, say that you're sad. If you're scared, say that you're scared. If you're anxious, say that you are anxious. Don't use anger as the mask that hides all of these things. 2. Ask yourself, are these things that you'll be able to fix alone? And be completely honest with yourself, because if these are things you've struggled with your whole life, I'm assuming the answer will be no. And accept that that's okay. Because step 3 is seek help and open up. Find somebody that you can confide in and seek advice from. Starting the discussion is half the battle. Once this happens, you'll find the rest of it will unfold itself much easier. And you'll learn to manage your emotions rather than letting them consume you. Well, that's almost it for today's video. But before I go, I just want to put a message out there to all the dads that are struggling with these feelings of emotional entrapment and an inability to be able to express yourselves. I want to ask that all of you, please don't pass that struggle onto your kids. The cycle can stop with you. They don't need to struggle like you have, but you need to lead the way by learning new ways of dealing with your emotions and passing those skills onto them. If there's a man in your life that you feel would benefit from the message in this video, please share this post or comment their name below. The more men this video reaches, I hope the more lives are dramatically changed, and as a result, the less lives that are lost. Alright guys, much love and thank you very much for all of your love and support. Bye.